This is the final build of the semester for conquering Ciros. The upgrades are still the same as the start of the semester when Jonah implemented the system. We only have health, move speed, and pickup as upgrades that you can possibly do. And then the settings are still empty, and the journal only has some rudimentary information about the different effects that are in the game and the different things you might need to know about the buffs and upgrades. If we press play, since this is our first run, we'll be put straight into the game with the slash crystal. And then the main thing you'll be doing at the start is killing enemies and trying to get experience. When you pick up your first experience, you'll be put into the upgrade menu where you get to choose a buff. I'm going to do damage. You can see at the bottom that it moves my damage up from 4 to 4.24. And then once I press that, it's going to put me back into the game. I'm just kind of running around the environment, avoiding enemies, trying not to take damage, and trying to kill enemies and pick up the experience that they drop. I'm close to leveling up again, so I'm going to increase the cooldown, or decrease it to 0.47 seconds. And then soon, since I've killed quite a few enemies, mini boss should spawn, and to the right you can see there's a mini boss. And if I kill it, it'll drop another crystal, and it looks like it dropped a crackling brass crystal. And if I press E, I can see how it compares to other crystals. It has high damage, a medium cooldown, and then a high range. And then I'm going to drag it on the right side because I have less damage over there, and it's going to put me straight into the game. You can also see now that there are little explosions that occur, and whenever they fire, they're pushing them away a tiny bit. You can see it here. But you can see I killed another mini boss there, and it dropped another crystal. The crystal is a fire strike, and if I place it down, it'll put me back into the game, and it shoots a cross of fire. And in the top left, there is a indicator to show where the boss pillar is. I'm going to move towards that so that I can spawn the boss. Once I kill the boss, it'll unlock 3 new crystals for me. So I'm going to try and do that. And then I got another upgrade menu. So I'm going to put cooldown on my crackling blast, on my fire strike, since it is pretty powerful and I wanted to fire more. Then there you can see the boss just teleported. And then here I'm just trying to damage the boss as much as possible. I have quite a bit of damage, so it should die fast, yeah. And then when I press play again, it'll show me all the different crystals that I have unlocked. So because I killed the boss, I got 3 new ones. I got healing, flail, and slam. So pressing play rather than putting you directly in with slash, you're able to pick one of the new crystals that you got to start off with. So if I pick flail and press conquer, then I'd be put back into the game and I could start off with that crystal. I'm going to press Control U to show you all the crystals that my team has created. There's the slash, crackling blast, fire strike, flail, slam, bounce, laser, crystal launcher, dark aura, mind dropper, damage increase, frozen touch, critical hit, fanning blast, and summoning lightning. Those are all the ones that you can start with. And then the grayed out ones, Black Hole, Healing, Shield, and Buff Zone, are all support crystals, and they don't do damage, so you'd be soft locked if you chose them. So you're not allowed to do that. But that's pretty much where we are right now. There are a few branches waiting to be merged into main that will add quite a bit to the game, but aren't quite in. There's block and line enemies being re-implemented, which are pretty cool. It's like the bats from Vampire Survivors, and then if you can imagine like a line of Spartans coming towards you or something, that's what the line enemies are like. And then we also have crystal deposits that are in the procedural generation now, which will drop you crystal shards, which allow you to actually use these upgrades, which is nice. So there's quite a bit of stuff coming, and I'm excited to continue working on the game.